Hi Ian, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just to recap on our lesson yesterday. So from down the line, the other view, the swing was pretty good. The only thing we could come up with really was it was a little bit short, which is one of the reasons we're not quite getting enough power. But there was a couple of other bits that we could just tidy up to make it a bit more efficient. And one of them was so. So you can see as you start your takeaway, for me your weight is still wanting to move a little bit to this left foot, okay, at the top. So that's the length of your swing. So fairly short. I mean, the left arm and club radius is good, but it's quite a short swing. I don't think we're going to get much longer than that. I've picked this guy here on the right because he has a fairly short swing. So we can see at that same point he's a tiny bit longer, but not a lot in it. Okay. When you start down, Ian, what tends to happen is that left foot of yours starts to spin. So we can see you coming down now. Not too bad. Keep an eye on that left foot as you make contact. Watch it now. There it goes. It's spinning. Now what that's showing me is that your weight is not actually really moving onto your left side. So if we look at you coming into impact there, we can see your left leg isn't really sort of moving forwards. Now if we check this guy out here on the right, as he's coming down into impact, we can see, if I can get his to move, look at his left leg. It's definitely angled more that way as opposed to, if we get rid of the circle now, yours is slightly behind, Ian. So we keep looking at yours and look at your leg there. That red line goes straight through the middle of it. And if we look at this guy here on the right again, as he goes through, look at his left leg. So slightly different. So we can see he's really pushing down into the ground and forwards as opposed to you as sort of picking the ball off the top. So we had to work on you getting your weight across for me onto that left side. The second thing I wanted you to work on was the divot, okay? So if we check the guy out here on the right, Robert, we'll look at his golf ball. Look as he comes down to make good contact with the ball. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. Coming down there, let's have a look. As he makes contact, look how deep that divot is coming out of the ball. So with you, it's just a bit of a pick. This was a good one, but you've picked it off the top. We can't really see much turf coming out. So I'd like a slightly deeper divot. Again, that's going to help us feel like we're descending blow and making you move forwards. And the other last bit, Ian, is just to keep an eye on them hands. At this stage here, you want the toe of the club to be pointing straight up or slightly closed. And with you, you just tend to hang it a little bit open. So work on them three things for me. Pressure into the left side, moving forwards. You know, really moving into that left side and left heel for me. And rotate that club face with a little divot, and we should be game on. Okay, thanks Ian.